My family and I went to the coast to a small town. It was our first time here, so everything was new. The child happily oohing and awing over the huge waves. My wife was enjoying the fruit. I'm a famous hospitality. One day we wanted to take a break from the sea and decided to walk around town. We were walking, enjoying the beautiful sights, and suddenly we saw a beautiful park behind a small stone fence. Trees are tall with lush green crowns. The fountains are buzzing. There is live music playing. Like a waltz. Children's laughter can be heard. We started to look for an entrance to the park. We walked along the fence, but could not find the way. We went back. Some kind of mystery. We went to the second circle, and then my daughter notices a gate in the wall. She herself is the first one to open it and enter the park. And my wife and I just wonder how she did not notice it at once. An obsession, that's all. And here we found ourselves in the cool shade of trees. It was especially nice in the midday heat. Walking along a beautiful alley, we enjoy the live music of a brass band in a gazebo. You can see the military, all in white uniforms. And they have the appropriate repertoire: old marches, sonatas, polka and of course, waltzes. They played very good. Children were running around and bustling. Grown-ups were strolling about. Ours immediately found friends and started playing catch up with them. And my wife and I, a bit surprised, sat down on the bench. The fact that holidaymakers in the park looked strange. All exclusively in old-fashioned clothes from the beginning of the 20th century. Men in light-colored suits. Ladies with umbrellas against the sun. They were chatting but did not seem to notice us. We, in our shorts, feel silly in such a society. We decided that the park, apparently, the theme park. And so our daughter liked it there to play with new friends. That we stayed at the park until the evening. We were even treated to delicious ice cream for free by an ice cream maker with a fancy cart. And on the stick there was a beautifully embossed company name. I didn't even throw it away. I put it in my pocket. In the evening, satisfied and tired, we went to the room. I begin to tell the porter how we liked it in their park on the same street, and she somehow looks at me strangely. You're confused about something. We don't have a park on that street. There's a factory behind the brick wall. I start to prove her wrong. We almost got into a fight. I wanted to show her the stick from the ice cream, but it got caught somewhere. I must have lost it. In general, the next day I went to the park instead of the sea. I came up to the fence and stood with my eyes wide open. Behind a fence, really workshops and chimneys chattering. No park. Just like a supernatural phenomenon in real life. I walked around the street a few times, but could not find the park. Dumbfounded, I went back to the porter. Told it like it was. It seems that there really was a park, she remembered. But it was a long time ago. That's how my wife and I were left puzzled. We did not understand where we had been. And my daughter will remember that trip for a long time. But the strangest thing began when we came home. After a while, my daughter said that in our town she managed to find a gate that led to the park on the coast. And there she again played with the children with whom she had met before. My wife and I smiled. Clearly a child's fantasy. But here's when daughters went to bed, my wife removed her clothes in the closet and from the pocket of her jacket fell out of the stick from the ice cream. I picked it up and saw that it was written in the old manner the name of the company.
Thank you for watching and supporting me. Subscribe to the channel. There will be many more interesting things.